Welcome to the stream. We just finished up the first mission here. We back at it like we never left. I figured I'd do the expert difficulty.
Fire and smoke rises from the city before me.
Speaking of which, should I choose expert for the
Bridge is
thing?
gone.
Okay, I did.
No. Matilda! I vaguely hear a scream of terror that sounds much like my own voice from afar. I feel as though the Golden King's gentle smile is moving farther away from me. Every now and then, I tell my daughter the story of the night some years ago. A night when the sky was radiant with shooting stars. That night, your father and I...
Hey, right? Last time we played this, bro, I was not, I wasn't streaming it without the like I streamed it without the camera at the time because, well, my laptop didn't, have the proper workings to, you know, support it, but here we are now.
We watched the shooting stars that night. Fragments from the asteroid rained down on our eastern neighbor, Estovakia.
I was just explaining to the viewers prior to, you know, that it had been 2 years since I've streamed this game for the main channel. I streamed it 2 months ago for my personal gaming channel, but not for this one.
Eventually, the internal strife.
Ironically, the other one was without a camera because I failed to realize the entire stream that I was not using the camera.
The Estovakia were convinced that the only way they could recover as a nation was to rely on a military government led by these generals. Before long, they went so far as to invade our nation, the Republic of Ameria. Our military was forced to retreat to Kessie, an island far to the west. My husband, a fighter pilot, also
We about to be kicking some tail today, bro.
On. I am unable to think. All I can do is follow the others. Ever since we came to the twisted remains of my daughter's school bus, my soul has left me. I am empty. Some of our tanks are parked at the approach to the bridge.
There was a comment I read today because YouTube, the algorithm was ever so nice to show your boy a recommendation video. It was the orchestrated version of one of the main themes from this game. And the comment I read was explaining, you know, how underrated this game was, which is true. This game is underrated. A lot of people didn't like it, but you know, it's a great game. I like it. Obviously, I keep replaying it.
My pilot husband, who had left for work that day with the same loving look
I've beaten
on his
this
face
game,
as always.
I want to say at least like 40 times because
He had painted my name
before my data went corrupt, I had at least cleared it 20 times, and then this time around on this save file it's 22 times, and on the other one it's like 4 times.
Ending up at a refugee camp at the border.
It did, honestly, for real. It's like, because I wanted to stream some Reach, but I figured I'd push the Halo Reach further back, but like, seeing that comment just got me in the mood. I'm just like, I haven't played this game on the main channel in a minute, so why not, you know?
Gather around a single radio to listen to the broadcast. broadcast. Even though the station is broadcasting out of Grace Maria, occupying forces have taken complete control of the airwaves. The enemy must have completely overtaken our capital, Grace Maria. However, the announcer went on to say that our castle was robbed of countless antiquities that once were elaborately displayed in our castle. Stripped bare.
As the Slovakian military, it is our sworn duty to govern this nation and get it back on its feet, starting right here in Great Maria. I found a group of street children in front of the central station here, where the area has literally been reduced to a slum. Step on up here, little girl. What do you have to say about all this?
Go dance with the angels, mister.
My ears were not deceiving me. That voice belonged to my daughter, Matilda.
Tactical training, as if we need that. We've been there, done that already. I'm a seasoned pro at this point.
I am Lieutenant Colonel Wojciech of the Slovakian Air Force. I arrived on a train to Grace Maria. To my detriment, I sustained a leg injury in the early stages of the war.
I wonder why.
Relegating me to ground duty. I am now working as an intelligence officer for the Air Force. The ceiling has collapsed in the central station. From there, the city appears resigned to its fate beneath the Slovakian flag. What a pitiful sight. But at least there are no craters to mar the land. They are lucky in that sense. There goes my spare clothing.
Shout out to the officer who was chasing that kid down for not, like, being like,
They will not be so lucky with these documents.
how people are in real life,
What a miserable
how
city
mean and
this must
cruel they can be.
Their children in
So
such
shout
a
out to my
state.
mans for not, like, shooting that child. Shout out to him.
The fine works of art, once displayed in this castle, were completely gone before the occupation forces arrived. Even the ancient armor of the Golden King, the collective heart and soul of the city's people, along with the crown, have disappeared without a trace. I must relay this unfortunate information back to the generals in my country. They were quite fond of those antiquities.
Now we're on to mission 2.
A large-scale formation of Slovakian bombers is heading toward Vitoze, a city here on the island of Kazid. The enemy's plotting to storm Campania Airport, where our military is stationed, to stamp us out and put an end to this thing. Enemy bombers are approaching Vitoze from the north. Our advance team estimates they'll be above the city in about 15 minutes. Air units are to cooperate with our radar facilities and resume operations. An enemy takeover of Vitoze would mean the ultimate destruction of our country Emeria and of our Emerian people. Intercept them at once.
I want to see something. Because even though I used this plane on the first go around, I want to see what some of the stats on these other craft are looking like. Also their weaponry. How fast is this guy? It's not much faster. At least with the other one, I have 140 missiles I can utilize to my disposal, but my agility goes down greatly with this craft versus with the other, so let's see something. I like being able to move fast, so I'm gonna stick with what I know. I'm gonna go with this.
Which plane should I select? How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take
Because the
off.
squad got a match, you already know. The squad got a match.
Those bombers have passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitoze. They're here. Head back to the base if you need supplies. You can land there at any time.
Roger that. May the Golden King smile upon us as they say in this game.
A formation of enemy bombers is on its way to Vitoze. Take them out.
And not to dinner. Roger that. Fox 3.
This territory's all we've got left. Garuda team, it's in your hands. We've got to intercept those bombers. Stay within range of the radar facility. That should give you the upper hand in battle.
Roger. Heading over to engage the enemy.
Engage at free will.
Work with our radar facilities on the ground. They should be able to help you out.
You're closer to me than your buddy is.
They're under attack.
Actually, no, he's not.
Our air defense network won't last much longer.
Got him. I spotted some on radar.
Enemy kill confirmed. Fox 3.
Yeah, right, like we would surrender to a bunch of guys like this. Come on now.
It looks like another formation.
Fox 3.
Both planes are showing up on radar. It's another bomber formation. Intercept.
Ooh, you're gonna wish you didn't do that.
Damn it. What a bunch of lies.
4 enemy bombers incoming. There's quite a few this time.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
This one's mine. Bandit hit.
We're going to take care of these guys first.
Fox 3. Fourth enemy bomber confirmed down. Keep up the good work.
He shouldn't have been able to evade that, but alright.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Missile missed. Missile struck target.
Worst. Where did that bomber go?
Enemy bombers incoming. Intercept.
Secondly, where did that ace just go?
Bombers are still incoming. Stay sharp.
Ooh.
Garuda 1, Fox 2.
What's up, Eddie? How you doing, bro?
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Bomber number 8 confirmed down.
I don't know who I just hit, whether that was a friendly or an enemy.
Ninth bomber down.
Enemy bomber formation is confirmed down. I have to say you handled things well.
Oh. What's that, Mom?
Avalanche, I'll just report you as gunned down and missing in action.
I'll probably have a little bit later on.
That's pretty harsh, Ghost Eye.
All planes, it's time to get on home now. Try and make it back for supper.
Those bombers have passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitoze.
They're here.
Head back.
The enemy bombers have been intercepted. Enemy aircraft
I don't know why the
around
donate
Kesset
thing isn't
perimeter
working
have been
properly. I did set it up, and I do appreciate
Our
it
forces
though.
have taken advantage of this opportunity to arrange a swift counterattack. We expect the best from you.
I'm not sure if I have to. Bad. I got you, Eddie. I got you. You already know I'm willing to share with the